An older woman with Alzheimer's recognized her husband, despite the ravages of the disease. Their story is a poignant reminder that love is the one emotion that can survive even the most severe challenges. Alzheimer's is a heartbreaking disease that affects many people, stealing away the memories and experiences that have shaped them as individuals. It can be especially distressing for family members who are left to witness the suffering of a loved one. TikToker Catalina shared her grandfather's commitment to his wife. He performed a daily routine for 15 years so his wife would remember him. How they looked at each other will melt your heart. In a heartwarming video posted on TikTok in 2023, a user named Catalina shared her grandfather with the world. He lovingly combed his hair and perfected it with gel in preparation for visiting his wife of 56 years. The man had a heart of gold and was commended for being a patient and caring pediatrician. One of the people who knew him called him an incredible human being, not only because of his skills as a doctor, but because he went the extra mile. In the video, Catalina's grandmother's expression of joy as she looked into her husband's eyes was truly heartwarming. Despite the sickness she battled, her eyes revealed something awe-inspiring. Sadly, the couple faced painful battles, and despite their long marriage and raising 4 beautiful daughters together, the past few years were difficult for them. They were in their 80s, and the wife's Alzheimer's took so much from them, but it could never steal their connection. Catalina was in awe of her gentlemanly grandfather, and the bond her grandparents shared after all this time. The grandpa's unwavering support and love for his partner left Catalina speechless, and she shared his regular actions before visiting his precious partner. For 15 years, he always dressed up nicely, sprayed perfume, and readied himself to see her grandma. He also played a game with his wife, and after saying hello, he asked her if she remembered him. It was how he reconnected with her. These actions were Catalina's example of perfect love. The grandpa stayed faithful to his wedding vows and was present for his bride in sickness and health without ever faltering. In the video, Catalina's grandmother's expression of joy as she looked into her husband's eyes was heartwarming. Despite the sickness she battled, her eyes revealed something awe-inspiring. She still recognized the love of her life. The woman's family believed her husband was the one thing that kept her hanging on. The older man was aware that his time with his spouse was limited, but he remained resilient and determined to create as many happy memories as possible. The grandpa believed his wife returned to reality whenever she looked into his eyes, and he tenderly told her, "Don't ever stop looking at me." It is truly inspirational to see these two elderly people still deeply in love after all these years, and it gives us all hope to carry on no matter what life throws our way. The grandpa's devotion knew no end, and he sang songs to his beloved wife, often stopping to ask if he could kiss her. What an honorable man! The man's actions touched netizens, and many expressed their desire to find a partner like him. Users also noticed the grandfather's respect and affection for his spouse, and one commenter wrote, "I love how he asks for permission to have the kiss. Gentlemen, things you don't see anymore. God bless your grandparents." The online community was enamored by how the grandparents looked at each other in the video after everything they had endured together. Their love was undeniable, and not even Alzheimer's could come between it. The flame of hope and love in his wife's eyes kept the grandfather going when he felt helpless. Together, they built a life of love and support, even in adversity. This elderly man's story is one that many of us can learn from. He showed us that true love is about being selfless and putting your partner's happiness first. He demonstrated that whatever life throws at us, we can stay strong and continue to love one another through it all.